What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Friday MLB edition of my DFS podcast. We have 14 games on this main slate tonight. There's an early game as well today, so every team in the MLB is playing. No rain to worry about, and we got some good matchups to pick through as we usually do. I'm going to give you guys a pitcher. Actually, two pitchers I'm looking at, two infield, two outfield value plays for this slate. I do these videos earlier in the day, so these lineups are never confirmed, but 9 out of 10 times these players are going to be in the lineup. We got to really, bear down here in MLB. September baseball can be very ugly, can also be pretty good for teams that need to make the playoffs. But, teams that already clinch like the Dodgers, you'll see like weird lineups come out. So you're going to have to wait for lineups. You can't really assume things as teams clinch because sometimes they just sit their starters. Kind of bit me in the ass a couple of nights ago with the Dodgers. And then we get into playoff baseball in October, which is, a whole nother ball game. We got to grind out these last 2 weeks of the regular season. We do it for the love of the game. So for pitcher today, I like Lucas Giolito as a value guy at 9,000. He's been an absolute roller coaster all year, but he has a primetime matchup for any pitcher in the MLB, and that's facing the Detroit Tigers in Detroit. This has been a constant theme of me selecting pitchers in Detroit really all year long. The Tigers, one of the worst offenses in the league. They have one of the best pitchers ballparks in the league. It's a great formula for success. Giolito, 5.18 ERA, pretty bad. But again, this is a great matchup for him. He's got good strikeout potential. He's going to give up a couple runs. But last time he faced the Tigers, he played pretty well. 7 innings, 7 Ks. We just hope he can keep his hits and earned runs to a minimum here tonight. Maybe more of a GPP play because he's been so shaky, but he could sneak into cash games just because it's such a great matchup. Then if you want to spend up a little bit, for $1,100 more, Blake Snell is in a great spot tonight in Arizona. He really mowed down the Diamondbacks last time he played them. I was actually at that game on the West Coast when I was on vacation September 5th. On my birthday, I watched Snell destroy the Diamondbacks. I also watched the Padres not give him run support. They've been really good at not giving anyone run support because their offense is, really shitty right now. But nonetheless, 49 fantasy points. He got 10 Ks against the Diamondbacks. Yes, Arizona is a bit more of a hitter's ballpark, but it's all right. Snell matches up well against these guys. Maybe more of a cash game play if you have the extra money at pitcher. For the infield, the Red Sox, Vegas loves them tonight. They're minus 200 favorites at home, 9 over under. They should be able to tag Jonathan Heasley of the Royals. 5.5 ERA, 3-8 record. Lefty-righty matchup here for Rafael. 3,900 is a good price on him. He's an elite hitter. Anything under 4,000 for an elite hitter, I'm going to be taking advantage of. He hasn't had the best second half of the season, but he still hits the ball. He's still one of the best hitters in the league. This matchup's great. He's going to be batting second or third here tonight. The Red Sox should be able to put up some runs at home. Second infield play, great value play. I've been picking Jeremy Pena a lot on the Astros. Astros expected to score a bunch of runs tonight. They got Justin Verlander back from the IL. They're huge favorites at home against a pretty bad pitcher in Adrian Martinez of the Athletics. It's just great value. He's been batting second for the Astros a lot lately, second or third, or even lead off when Altuve's sitting out. 2,400 is just too cheap. He's batting 250. He has great power numbers for a shortstop. This is one of the best value plays on the entire board tonight. He should be at the top of this lineup and makes for a good play at shortstop. For the outfield, I got my DFS chat on Twitter. Someone had mentioned it before I even could look at it. Soto at $2,700 tonight is insane, but it makes sense. He's been so bad. It is Juan Soto, but since he's come over to the Padres, he has been, disappointing, and that's an understatement. but you have to play Juan Soto at 2,700. If he goes 0 for 4 at the end of the night, you're going to be like, well, you made the right play. It's going to feel a lot less worse than if you don't play a $2,700 Juan Soto and he ends up doing something. You're going to be like, well, I'm a moron because Juan Soto is one of the best hitters in the league and he's $2,700. You're going to feel a lot less worse if you just pick him and he goes 0 for 4 rather than if you don't and he has a good game. So I'm just going to plug him in and not think about it. Hopefully he can get things going again. Madison Bumgarner's been really bad all year. I'm not worried about the lefty-lefty matchup. Bumgarner's actually given up a decent amount of hits against lefties this year. So hopefully Soto can figure it out. Hopefully the Padres can figure it out going into the playoffs because they've been brutal. It's a good spot here tonight for Soto and the Padres. And then the legitimately same idea here. Giancarlo Stanton hasn't been hitting the ball well, but it's Giancarlo Stanton. Same price as Soto. These are two absolutely just wrong prices for these type of players in the outfield tonight. Adrian Hauser, he's been pretty good. He's been kind of a nice cheap value play at pitcher lately, but he's got a 6-9 record, a 4.61 ERA. Milwaukee is a hitter's ballpark. The Yankees could easily crush him tonight. Stanton's going to be batting second or third. He has the Aaron Judge protection. Should be hitting the ball better, but he's not really. But he's on a 4-game hitting streak. He has as much power as anyone in the league. So we're going to take him at 2,700. Him and Juan Soto really in the same boat tonight in the outfield. That'll sum up today's video, guys. We had a great night last night in baseball. Let's have another one tonight, riding into our busy weekend. Like and subscribe on this video. I appreciate it. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.